Let's talk a bit about the most common types of breaches. I see a lot of personal information, PIs, they call it in the industry. Top on this data set is customer personal information. So that seems to be where they focus. After that, employee personal information is next. Why is that the focus, do you think?
I mean, this is the prized information, right? Information on, you know, credit, social security numbers, all of that information that's personal. And the big thing is a lot of clients will lock down their systems for that information. Maybe they've got a uh, professional system. I had one that was a apartment complex, and they had a system. They said, hey, whenever we have a new applicant, they go to the system, they put in that information. It's secure. We pay a lot of money for these guys. We don't have to worry about it. These guys were going to Office Depot and buying computers for their office. They said, hey, don't worry about it. We can get on anything. It's all secure. We found out later when we were going through some auditing that you have people who maybe couldn't figure out how to do the application process online. Property managers were helping those people out. They were saving it on their C drive. So now I go into these insecure systems and they don't have all of the antivirus, EDR, any of that stuff. And they've got all this secure information.
That reminds me of a story. One of our clients was doing a lot of credit card transactions back and forth between their customers and the home office. This information was sent via email. And this is a pretty large size company. Probably should have known better, but that's what they were doing. And of course, that was one of the first things that we fixed. But I mean, it's out there. And once it's out in the ether, you can't unring that bell and bring it back.
It's just human nature to find an easier way to do your job, right?
Right.
I mean, instead of going into the system, going into the app, having to log in, going through their two-factor, they, snap a picture, email it to the person, and you kind of see that all the time. You've got, even apply for a mortgage, you'll get the thing, don't send this through email. And
right.
and even
But-
then people
but-
do it, right?
But you think about, I mean, mortgage applications, renter applications, that has everything you need to go do nefarious acts if you want to, right? I mean, it's
Sure.
all in one shot. And most companies' best practices say don't store that personal information on your computer, but everyone does it. Everyone's working remote. They're doing their best, especially during COVID. I saw a increase. That was kind of the reason why people stored more data off a secure platform. Well, it's COVID, we're doing our best to do what we can do. And it seems like a recipe for disaster.
A lot of times these guys are just piecing together information as well. Like they don't need every piece of information. They might get a little here, a little over here. They might go to LinkedIn and they've got everyone in your company. We know who's the accounting manager, who's, the COO. I mean, we can find all that online and what their job functions are, and that can aid in an attack.
Right. LinkedIn is a great tool, right, for the business community. But if you want to see an organization from the top down, who's involved, whole 9 yards, it's a perfect tool for bad actors to figure out on the social engineering side, which I know we're going to talk a little bit more about moving forward. But I'll tell you, other risks that come to mind, lawsuits from customers and employees. Employees expect that data to be secure. Lot of risk here, it sounds like, to try to get your arms around.
Especially if like client data is leaked. Now we're talking about, do we have to notify our clients? Do we have to notify people? What's the damage from that? Law firms, you've got, client confidentiality involved. There's all kinds of ramifications for that data getting out.